I was an engineer. I got out of college and I got that job, and I thought it was the perfect job for me.
And I was a clinical psychologist. Like Brendon said, we kind of thought we, hit the jackpot. Here we go. We're off to change the world. And it didn't take long to be tired, bored, and burnt out. Brendon has always wanted to be an entrepreneur, so he saw me take the products and get excited. And then he actually went to his own kind of men's roundtable meeting, and we signed up the next day.
My dad was an entrepreneur. He had owned his own gas station. He had a lot of freedom at that time. When I started looking into franchises, they were too expensive. And then I saw this opportunity. I met with Mark. Mark took me through his office, showed me his accolades and stuff. That was really all it took, is seeing the success that they had and then seeing the huge opportunity with no investment.
This was a risk. This was something that was not in my wheelhouse. I had to borrow the confidence, borrow the belief, and I just kept saying yes. We've had 2 kids, we've moved, we've had life happen throughout our It Works career. And I think people see the success. They see the glitz, the glam, the lights, the cameras, but what they don't see is us getting up at 6 in the morning to do a webinar for Australia. What they don't see is doing 7 parties a week. They don't see calls 8-10 hours a day, talking to leads, new distributors, leaders, charting. They don't see all of the hard work behind it. Throughout this week, I keep saying to Stephanie, pinch me, is this real? Can you believe it? And she keeps saying, yes. Someone drives us to the airport and we get out, and the pilot and the stewardess are there waiting for us. The plane is filled with food and drinks and no security. You just get on and they take off, and we took a limo to the bed and breakfast. Beautiful, just absolutely comfortable. The rooms were huge. The food is delicious, top notch. It's like a personal chef. Breakfast is waiting for you. It's been amazing. We got a $5,000 shopping spree, and I did not share it with Brendon. I was so excited. I bought things I normally would never have bought because it was a shopping spree. It was my job. We went in and we would just try on all of these crazy dresses and clothes and fun stuff. Pam, Cindy, and Stephanie are all very hip and stylish, so I used their wisdom.
We got out to that ranch, and it's cool ATVs, a swamp buggy, thousands of acres of just open land, stuff that I can't even dream that much. I never would have thought, think about buying a ranch someday. We had a good time.
So the dinner was delicious, and it was just nice to get quiet one-on-one time, hanging out, really getting to know people. And then we had couples massages in our room, which were amazing, the best.
Best ever.
Ended right in time for the limo to come to take us to the helicopter. The helicopter ride is amazing. You can see so much of the ocean. We saw manatees down below and turtles, and this is first class stuff.
It was very cool, the history behind it. Burgess and the Battery and Edison visiting there, and just knowing that you're in the same place that these great minds did amazing things for our entire world. That was really neat. And then to think Mark owns that island, owns the museum that's on it, it's incredible.
We went to a bonfire afterwards, and we all did our Black Diamond dance and just really soaked it in. You look up, we're in the middle of the ocean on this island, you look up, the stars are bright as can be. We just have to take a moment to enjoy it. They say you're blessed to be a blessing, and we don't take that lightly. So Black Diamond to us means that there's more people on our team that we can help, and then more people in the world that we can help as well. We are really looking into ways where we personally can give back, and we can kind of find our niche in giving back. And we started a scholarship fund this year with Grand Valley and got to meet our student this past year, which was pretty cool.
You can do anything you want if you put your heart into it, and you work like crazy to get it done.
Man, this is a crazy journey we're on. We're so glad to have you on it with us.
Denise and Brendon Walsh! No longer
Cammie and Nathan Dempsey to bring It Works into our lives when we were about 25 years old. At that point in time, I was getting started as an engineer, and Denise was getting started in her career as a therapist. We had a new home, our marriage was fairly new, and we were dinks. Double income, no kids. So, for anyone on the outside looking in, we didn't have a real good reason at that point in time to join a business like this. But regardless of that, we said yes anyway. And we actually said yes for a lot of reasons. The biggest reason we said yes is because of the relationship we had with Cammie and Nathan. We knew them from our small group at church, we trusted them. They were the kind of fun, confident people that you'd follow anywhere. So, I say all that to say that you never really know someone's situation. And I was at my job, I was already bored. I was working 60 to 80 hours a week. I was working with a lot of angry, cynical, old engineers. And at the same time, Denise was going door to door, going to people's houses, strangers' homes, doing court-appointed counseling in what we call the meth capital of Michigan. So she was crying herself home from work a lot of days. And the reason I say all this is because you never really know someone's situation. You just have to invite them. And if it wasn't for that invite that we got from Cammie and Nathan, we could have easily let our 100K a year comfortable life keep us from 100K a month, from our dream home, from endless of hours with our kids, to 6 weeks in Australia, and not to mention the tens of thousands of other teammates that we have who are having success too. And the point of our story is you have to invite them because we have just a perfect storm that's happening within our company.